everybody. Hello. Wow, I can actually see you. They told us we weren't going to be able to see you. That's just great. Thanks a lot, guys. No, no, I'm just kidding. Actually, it was so much fun to get to network with everyone downstairs before we got started. This is really an exciting night, and I'm really honored. Oh, now they turned the lights off. That's okay. It's all right. So I'm really honored to be a part of it, and I know I've gotten to know some great people that are also speaking tonight, and we have worked really hard on it, but most importantly, we just want to have a good time, and we want you to have a good time too, so share the love. You know, if we start to mess up or get nervous, give it all back to us, because we're all just here for some fun, and I really want to say thank you to Elevate Daytona Beach and the you know, they already mentioned all the sponsors. It's just going to be a great night. It is going to be fast-paced, and we want to feel the love. And you might have guessed, I drew the short straw. I did. So that means that I get to go first. So I've been in the arts and culture sector locally for over 15 years, and over the years, I've heard time and time again, there's nothing to do. Daytona Beach has no culture. And I can see you. I do see some of you going, yeah. Either you've heard this too, or worse, you agree. So I'm here to tell you that I have got some culture for you. We have what I would call the usual suspects, the go-to places for culture. So we're going to start off with the Daytona Beach Symphony Society. Not only, hi Tracy, not only do they present symphonies from around the world, they also have opera and ballet from all across the globe. I bet many of you have been to the historic band show. It is right on the world's most famous beach, after all, where you can see live music show, a live stage show, or even a movie under the stars, all with a dose of salt air. While we're talking about historic, don't forget about the historic Peabody Auditorium, where you can see a Broadway-style show at a fraction of the cost of actually traveling to Broadway and buying one of those way overpriced tickets. Way too much. Can't happen. But that's not all. We also have a contemporary dance troupe. Did you know that? Now that's big city. All right. I know there's some of you that are still skeptical. You still want to kick that phrase down the road, but I'm telling you, this is Daytona Beach after all, right? We're way more than a beach. We're big beach, big fun. We're the original American beach, right? We all know that, right? What else do we have? NASCAR, of course. Daytona 500, the home of, right? So we have car racing, and we know that. Oh, and boy, this is really great. What do they call the fans? Rednecks? Not very cultural to me. But wait, there's more. We have not only car racing, we have motorcycles, right? Motorcycles and Bike Week Daytona Beach is known around the world. It's what they call the Bike Week phenomenon. Well, okay. What if I was to add the word passion? Artists creating and performing just for the love of it. You wouldn't want to miss a show at the Daytona Beach Playhouse. Community theater at its best. We have local actors, writers, producers, directors, all donating their time on stage and off. And don't get me started about live music. In fact, I'm going to challenge you to find a place not playing live music close to the world's most famous beach. I bet you can do it. You can feel the passion in their notes. You can actually see the passion on their faces. Now that's culture, but that's not all. We also have the world-class Museum of Arts and Sciences. Some of you may know this. All right, thanks for that, you guys. We have the largest collection of Florida art anywhere in the world, right here. We also have the largest collection of Cuban art anywhere outside of Cuba. Some of you might have heard traveling to Cuba is pretty cool right now. We all want to travel to Cuba. You know what? Who can afford that? Come to the gallery instead. Really? And just 15 minutes down the road, we have Atlantic Center for the Arts. That's what it is. And they, one of the coolest facilities around, and artists from around the world travel here and produce award-winning plays, music, opera, and sculpture. And while we're talking about special access, don't miss the Southeast Museum of Photography. In fact, it is the only digital photography museum in Florida. It's wonderful. Near and dear to my own heart, and part of the digital photography movement, we have local independent filmmaking. So I will say, watch out for the Scarlet Scorpion. Coming soon. We've traveled pretty far on this historical train, but don't worry, you still have time to board the historical tour bus. Because did you know, Volusia County has more archaeological and historical sites than any other county in the United States. It's amazing, and it's all right here. I've shared with you just a fraction of what's available locally. So my challenge to you is, the next time you're moping around the mall, or you're sitting on the couch, or you have company in town, remember, in Daytona Beach, we got culture. Woo!